Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Building Encouragement. One of the things I want to talk about this week is the need for strong education. The need for strong. Without education, you really can't go far. You know, you really can't go far at all. You know, your basic conversation is basically going to be based on the level of education you received prior to whatever words came out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's a need for that. You know, it's a very strong need for very strong education. I remember this one individual told me something that I would never forget. You know, this one guy told me, he said, what you know is what will take you where you need to go. It's what you know. It's what'll take you where you need to go. What's up, everybody? Up here at the Oakland Museum right now, putting in these walls in, putting the panels in, getting ready to, this is a little remodel job for the Oakland Museum. It's a nice project, you dig? I'm sitting there putting plywood up. You notice we got the studs in. The studs we put in and everything, got them all based off. And now we're just in the plywood. Going pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I want to do my part to pull these guys off the streets. I want to show them that the same hustle that I have is the same hustle that they have. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different, you know? It's just a matter of using that hustle toward a better get. So you want to start this out when?
One day next week. Call it Wednesday or Thursday. So here we are here.
We gotta find a better way of knowing how to develop a solid work ethic, you know, because I see it this way, man. They got people who've lived and who've struggled and they paid the price and they died for us just for us to be able to do the things that we are capable and able to do. You know what I'm saying? To be able to hold positions that, you know, that we should automatically know God blessed us to be in such a position that it was just a calling for us.
Unless they want some more details
on,
like here's like a, this is a party wall here.
Yeah.
Right. I wanted to get inside of the house today, but everybody was at the meeting.
Okay. So everything's all framed up and everything's nice and the door is set?
No.
The idea that I have is almost telling them the same thing that they already been told. I mean, they already know that they're good with numbers, you know. They already know that they know how to be good salesmen, you know. They already got that down pat. So why don't we turn that into a better skill, you know? I mean, for me to do what I do, I gotta get out here and hustle, you know. They got a guy that I know that told me, he said, look, bro, I got 100 sheets of drywall for you to hang. Faster you can hang, the faster you can hang it, the faster you can get paid. And I thought that was cool, you know. This was a guy that I knew that this was a guy that I knew in New Orleans that had his house. He wanted to remodel it after Hurricane Katrina. Even if it's on some survival skills, it's what you know is going to take you where you need to go. Spiritually, it's what you know is going to take you where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like that, you know? I mean, life is a trip, man, but in order to conquer everything that life throws at you that might be in default or might be just wrong, that's you know, something that goes against the grain according to what you may think is right, you know? You always want to use whatever wisdom you have, you know what I'm saying? Whatever intellect you own to the greatest of your knowledge. You want to be able to try to conquer whatever, you know, stumbling block that's in your way, you know? The only way you can conquer it is to know what type of education it was that trained you into being able to defeat whatever whatever coming at you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see where it's at. That's all good. All right, then we can do that. All right, check it out. Little smell feel on it. I was sent here just to do just that. To pull these guys and show them exactly the same hustle that applies to me, it applies to them. It applies to you, man. I need you to holler at me, man, for real. This is no joke, man. The next recession that comes through here, I'm telling you, don't let another recession come through this country. It's gonna be devastating, especially for those who don't have a skill or you're lost, you're shot. And it's gonna become desperate time calls for desperate measures. It's gonna be people doing whatever and whenever, however it is to make some money. Education, man, I mean, you can't expect to grow in this world. You can't expect to survive in this world without educating yourself on knowing how to. Knowing how to. Knowing. That word alone, knowing. It involves education. It involves a lot of education. What you know is what it takes you where you need to go. Who's the next one? Who's the next person who's going to come up here and try to make things better for their people as far as African Americans? Who's going to be the one to do it? I'm looking for this generation to pull it. I'm looking for somebody to pull it. Pull their pants up and pull it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I want to see that before I die. Before I leave from here, man, I want to see a nation of people, man, to rise above what they see as negative right now, because this ain't hell. This world is not hell. This is not hell at all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful place. It's only what you make it, and you're gonna go through some things. You dig? If you ask God for patience, He ain't gonna give you patience. He gonna give you some things to go through in order to get that patience. You dig? That's how it is, you know. You ask Him for a blessing, He'll give you a blessing. In some cases, He's gonna put you through some things to make sure you get that blessing, because He wants the glory from it. He wanna be able to say what He wanna be able to hear you say. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be able to have none of this. That's what He wants. That's what He wants. You did. He wants that. You feel me? He wants that. He basically wants to hear the same things He told you. He wants that repeated back to Him. And it at least lets Him know that you've been paying attention to everything He provided for you, for us. So. Of how unethical it can be, it's all about making money, just to feed the family and keep everything on a systematic basis. That's what it's gonna be. People gonna lose all understanding and go off of base. Just gonna go off of instincts. That's it. That's it. So I want to well equip you guys earlier. How about this here? Check this out. Now I noticed y'all been noticing a lot of the let's say pestilences that's been going on so far, right? We've been noticing these earthquakes in different areas of the world, okay? We've been noticing tornadoes been touching down in different parts of the country, okay? We've been noticing all these different factors that's going to play a part to what's getting ready to be set up for something drastic out this way, because it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It ain't like we could just escape it. It can happen. It will happen, okay? Nice job you did putting up the plywood, put up a couple walls up here to support that. I guess some exhibits, stuff like that. Yeah, but it's nice. Guys put out real good. Yeah. Jobs coming out beautiful, y'all. Oakland Museum, baby. Oakland in the house. I was up here for the 510, you feel me? That's it. I love it.